One thing each of these teams can do. Pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Harris a screen. Takes it inside, and he buries his first look.
Boy, good.
Good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
George outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Orlando. Carter on the wing. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Suggs. George defending. 5 on the clock. Harris passes to Banchero. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Markkanen with a screen on Harris. It's Markkanen on the wing. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's the speed. Banchero has it, but doesn't always show it. That time he did.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
As usual, terrific effort from him, unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Harris outside. Markkanen against Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's George. Collins a screen. George finds Markkanen. Collins high post. Connects on the foul line jumper. Collins has got his second basket.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Harris against Sexton. Harris on the attack. The 3 from Banchero. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Banchero's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Good work there as it goes.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. There's the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Now here's Markkanen. No points yet. Going inside. Pass to Hendricks. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A high IQ player. Markkanen continues to develop his playmaking skills.
And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. George with it. And he banks in the layup.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Jazz up 1. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes, has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Fires the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
It's George on the drive from the high post. Hendricks no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Wagner with it, picked up by Sexton. Suggs the pass to Harris.
George. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Banchero driving hard. Collins with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kicks it to George. Here's Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The kick out to Banchero. Banchero the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Orlando trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Over to the wing. Markkanen sets a screen. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fires from deep.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Banchero. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Boom! Banchero!
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Collins with a screen on Harris. Sexton goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Banchero passes to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Back to Suggs. From behind the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll put Colin Sexton on the line. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
And there's no question that Sexton can flat out fill it up scoring-wise. Now he must focus on evolving as a facilitator.
Wagner with a screen on George. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Here's Banchero. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not. He'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the Magic call time here.
At the line for 1. Colin Sexton. Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
A free throw good from Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hendricks has got 15.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic getting to his spot on the floor.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Magic shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. On the court for the Magic, they've got Mo Wagner. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Houston in at the 2-guard position. Ingles passes to Wagner with the teardrop.
Kessler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Wagner.
Shooting for Orlando. Moritz Wagner. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wagner. Utah leading. Now Dunn. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Here's your 7. And that one is hammered home.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Picked by Isaac. On the wing, Isaac. From downtown, it's rebounded by your 7.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Clarkson. Here he goes. And here's your 7. Back to Clarkson. Here's 7 down low. It's deflected. Anthony outside. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 5.
Outside, Ingles. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Wagner with a screen. Anthony in the post. Defended by Dunn. Anthony misses. He's on the low. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Utah ball.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Isaac covering. And it's blocked by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is. So he should pile up the block shots.
And there's the screen. Back to Wagner. Here's Isaac. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Anthony. Tries again. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Wagner. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Isaac. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
For Orlando, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Wagner's got 5.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Orlando calls timeout.
Charge to Orlando.
Get loud, man. On the court is your high squad.
Carter, he's checked in for Wagner.
Number 34, Wendell Carter Jr.
Clarkson outside. To the middle. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Outside Carter. Fires for 3. Isaac controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Out to the wing. Outside Horton Tucker. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
29 seconds left in the third. Houston nails it from 3. Houston's got 5 points now this quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Dunn. Kessler down low. Carter's there. Shot clock at 5. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a great show. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with George. John Collins out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Wagner's checking in for Orlando. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Gets the 3 to fall.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Wagner with a screen on Sexton. And here's Harris outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Collins a screen. George passes to Collins. Now here's Wagner. It's guarded by Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good.
Wagner, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Collins, high post. Wagner's on it. Left side, Sexton. Collins outside. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
George finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Wagner against Sexton. The 3 from Suggs. Wagner against Collins. Back to Wagner. Inside. Here's Banchero. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Sexton. Back to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Wagner with a screen on Sexton. Harris's shot is good.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
Pass to Hendricks.
2 minutes.
Outside for Sexton.
2 minutes.
Wagner against Collins. From outside the arc. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Now here's Wagner from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Team foul.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Over to the left wing. Wagner with a screen. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Pass to Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Now here's Wagner. And Carroll left side. Let's go with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Team foul.
Free throw good. Wagner.
At the line for the Magic, Moritz Wagner.
And both free throws good for Wagner. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Assist
Powerful
goes to
throwdown that time by Banchero. Big-time athleticism.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Collins with a screen on Harris. Sexton passes to Collins. Wagner with a steal.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
For 3, here's Harris. The shot no good. Markkanen outside. Puts up a deep 3. Off target with the shot. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports. We've got some, and this is the kind of basketball we love to watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. Kessler, the basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
A floater. Bridges misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
To the paint, here's Kessler. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Thomas passes to Claxton. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Kessler, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Claxton. Rebound, Utah. Left side, Markkanen. Pass to George. Takes it inside. Back to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The open look here for Sexton. And Utah, another 3.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Shooter passes to Finney-Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Collins passes to Kessler. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, George. Collins setting the pick for George. Markkanen from outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
And I'll tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the
art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And it's Sexton penetrated. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. Back to Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dishes it to Bridges. For the three. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Bridges with the steal. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. .115 left in the first. Schroeder against George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Keontae George picks one up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
George with the ball. Bridges covering. Markkanen against Schroeder. In the corner, it's Kessler. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Claxton finds Thomas. Back to Claxton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins looking around. Here's Kessler. He's guarded by Schroeder. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From deep. Kessler. No good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thomas kicks to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Sexton. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Nobody near George. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 6. From Delta Center. Back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's George. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Bridges against Sexton. Outside Collins. Markkanen sets the pick for Collins. Here's Kessler. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Schroeder against George. The pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges a screen on Collins. Finney Smith passes to Bridges. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a classic play, and it gets Bridges the opening he needs.
Markkanen a screen on Schroeder. Fires for three. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. From deep, George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Nobody near Schroeder. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Steps back. The deep three from George. Collins dishes to George. Back to Collins. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Bridges for three. Markkanen pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Markkanen. Sexton's got room. Again, the Jazz score.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Flips it out to Schroeder. Over Sexton. And the shot is long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
There's the pick. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Claxton's got 6. Jazz leading by 4. Markkanen a screen on Thomas. Sexton the pass to George. Markkanen kicks to George. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Thomas passes to Bridges. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen with it. Bridges with the steal. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Yurtsevin. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Dunn. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Goes back up. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. It's good. Horton Tucker's got the first field goal of the second half for the Jazz. We've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
Shots good by Walker. Jazz leading by 6. Dunn looking over the floor. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Here's Yurtsevin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
The Nets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Hendricks. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Hendricks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Utah's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Clarkson. Driving in. Out to the right wing. Here's Yurtsevin. Out to Clarkson. Over Johnson. Intercepted. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the pass to Smith. Johnson sends the screen for Smith. It's deflected. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dunn passes to Hendricks. And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Simmons checked in for Dennis Smith. A shot by Clarkson, no good. That's trailed by 10. And here's Walker outside. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
There's the pick. Dunn outside. It's good from the top of the key. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Johnson, that's for 2. Count it.
Cameron Johnson.
Here's Dunn.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Hendricks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Simmons, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Walker against Clarkson. Passes to Hendricks. Cranes the three-pointer. And Bridges got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. Here's the screen. Simmons inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside, Walker. Here he goes. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks. Up again. And there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. .11 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front, up by... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Collins kicks to Markkanen. Collins a screen on Bridges. Markkanen finds Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Bridges for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. Drills the three-pointer. Kessler's got the lead at the 12 now for Utah.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Nets trail by 12. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. No good from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bridges passes to Thomas. Schroeder looking over the floor. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bridges dishes to Schroeder. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from George. Markkanen down low. He's against Bridges. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 3 from Thomas. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. George with the ball. Bridges covering. Markkanen kicks to George. Back to Markkanen. The pass to Kessler. Outside for George. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 14. To the inside. Schroeder. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 9 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
Johnson outside. Bridges a screen on Collins. Johnson gets the bucket.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Jazz lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And George kicks to Markkanen. He dishes it to Collins. Passes it to George. 5 to shoot. It's Collins with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heel.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
And on paper, this might appear to be a lopsided matchup, Doris, but we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
You're exactly right, PA. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Harris. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Thomas. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we're about a minute into the first. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap in. Deal with. This is not easy.
Harris finds Wagner. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. The kick out to Johnson. Schroeder, a screen on Banchero. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
For 3, here's Harris. Fires in the triple.
Such a skilled shooter from distance is Gary Harris. You better get that guy off the line.
Back to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Carter. Banchero outside, beyond the arc. Wagner with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Carter, this one for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Johnson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Banchero. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paulo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
to the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Ben Carroll the screen. Here's Harris. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gentlemen, how about the body control by Gary Harris? Nice finish through contact.
Down low, Schroeder played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Suggs, covered by Schroeder. Suggs, the pass to Harris. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense thinks they've cut Gary Harris off, and he says, I'm going to adjust and make it against a pretty good contest.
Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Harris on the wing. He's got 7. Now here's Ben Carroll. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ben Carroll's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, that's a very good effort defensively. Boncaro just better offensively.
Schroeder with it. Wagner picks him up. Bridges down low. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
He misses the free throw.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. And the Nets another 3. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn. Brooklyn's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Schroeder. The three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Wagner. On the take. An easy 2 on the layup.
Let's remember, at 6'10", Franz Wagner is a tough cover, especially when he's going off the dribble drive.
I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, BA, we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
Back to Thomas. The 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. And it's Harris, that time on the assist from Suggs. Harris has got 9.
A really smart play by Gary Harris, recognizing his teammate's going to get a steal. He just sprints dead to the cup.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Bridges passes to Claxton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Harris with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Count that bucket. He's got 11.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
There's the screen by Johnson. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
Wagner with a steal. And he dunks it down.
Well, we know Lou Wagner is a sweet shooting mid, but right there he says, no, I can get off my feet too.
Here's Schroeder. Orlando grabs the miss. Ben Carroll's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Here's Suggs. Covered by Schroeder. Another shot. Shot clock at 6. Suggs with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 3.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Ben Carroll. Outside Johnson. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Wagner. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Wagner on the wing. Ben Carroll the screen. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line to the left.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Magic have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. For 3, here's Harris. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Gary Harris having one of those nights, folks. He has put every aspect of his offensive game together.
Bridges passes to Claxton. And the Nets miss again. Here's Wagner, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Johnson. Great D that time from Ben Carroll. Unable to get that one. And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
One more time, fans.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Wow, been quite a game for Gary Harris.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down. Down hard.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's Black. Walker covering. Anthony with a screen on Walker. Out to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Simmons, the pass to Walker. Off target from outside. Orlando leading. Here's Black. Carter finds Anthony. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, the Nets shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. On the wing, Isaac. Carter on the wing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Anthony against Walker. Brooklyn with the board. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Three-pointer Anthony. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Let me hear you get loud, Rangers fans.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Walker. Watford with a screen. Walker with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Here's Watford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
That one's no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anthony, left side. Carter, a screen on Simmons. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from Pete.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Carter, a screen on Simmons. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Watford pulls it down. Here's Brooklyn. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony. Third personal foul.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Black, and he drives in.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Walker attacking. Pass to Simmons. And they go to the intentional foul.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. With the drive. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody, willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. They've made the most of their chances there as well.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Carter inside. He's guarded by Claxton. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The floater. Bridges with the bucket. Getting it done inside. He's got 14.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
For 3, here's Harris. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 11-point game. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Strong.
How about the finish through contact by Paolo Banchero? Very tough to guard this guy because of that big-time frame.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Magic foul. Jalen Suggs. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Schroeder. The ball's knocked loose. Johnson passes to Schroeder. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Orlando leading. Wagner with a screen. Outside Carter. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando calls timeout.
Second team foul. Timeout, Orlando.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 4-0-7.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Harris. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Allie, thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Schroeder. The floater. Got a hand on it.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Third personal foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Screen by Claxton. Out to Schroeder. And he nails that one right through the heart.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Suggs, the pass to Anthony. Then Carroll the screen. It's Anthony on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Bridges. Guarded by Banchero. That evens the score. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Anthony, right side. Deflected. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. And here's Bridges to the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Thomas. Down low. Pass to Bridges. Outside Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton. Oh, my. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still displayed.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He makes the first of 3, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts him up 5.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And Carroll against Schroeder. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Out to Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Over Wagner. That one a little long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Stripped it away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Inside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
From distance, Paolo.
Banchero has that clutch gene. He loves these opportunities.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Schroeder. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Suggs, third personal foul, fifth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Pass to Anthony. Banchero the screen. The 3-ball. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
When you allow a guy as confident as Cole Anthony to catch a rhythm, you are in for a long night.
Outside Johnson. And here's Schroeder outside. And the miss. So we see the Nets get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really
Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And great taking a look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got John Collins. George is out there with Sexton. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. Snatched away. And stolen by Wagner. Carter kicks to Banchero. Latre. Suggs with the ball. George picks him up. Jacks up a three. That's good from Suggs on the assist by Carter.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Passes it to Hendricks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Carter. Here's Anthony. Got a piece of it. George looking over the floor. Here's Hendricks into the lane.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Banchero is screened for Anthony. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
City always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Now, here's Markkanen. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Collins a screen on Wagner. George with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. 5 on the clock. Markkanen down low. Anthony on him. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Pulls up. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs with a problem on the drive.
George. And George with the stuff.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Suggs with a screen for Anthony. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Utah trailing here. They set the pick. And George, here we go. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Anthony down low, defended by George. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Banchero's got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Banchero a screen on Collins. Carter the pass to Suggs. The three from Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Utah moving it around. George sets a screen for Markkanen. Poked loose. It's stolen by Anthony. Now on near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's Orlando with another.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Jazz foul. John Collins. First personal foul.
Outside Anthony. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 9 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And so it's Orlando. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So on the floor for Utah, Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Markkanen and Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And it's Banchero missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
Here's Sexton. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. 2 points. That one goes. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
That is Sexton at his best, attacking, using his quickness to get to the hoop.
Here's Anthony. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anthony's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Orlando.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Suggs with the steal. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
George, no good. Magic leading by 9. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kicks it out to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Sexton. Banchero, that's good.
I love that. continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And that one, good. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Finding the close range finish. Sexton working hard for the bucket.
George against Anthony. The feed to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Collins, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Banchero outside. Carter finds Banchero. To the inside. Back to Wagner. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Suggs in the corner and out of bounds as Utah game. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out of bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially
the previous play is under review.
You can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. Outside Collins. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Now here is Harris, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left to play here in the half.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Suggs. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Markkanen a screen on Wagner. It's stolen by Banchero. Here we go, one-on-one. Out to Harris. With the drive, and the layup is good. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. John Collins has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. Black is out there with Harris. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Here's Harris. After Jordan Clarkson's bucket. That one goes. Count it. Harris has got 8.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Isaac with some nice D. Magic leading by 10. And there's the pass to Wagner. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Dunn left side. Pass to Kessler. And here is Yurtsevin. Clarkson finds Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to the hoop. Here's Yurtsevin. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Orlando's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Harris. Ingles dishes to Black. Pass to Wagner. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Out left to the wing. Passes to Kessler. And the shot goes down. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Ingles, that's for 2. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 10. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Left side, Clarkson. Here's Yurtsevin. Orlando grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A nice shot by Black.
Quality offense. Ingles does a great job of controlling the pace and very unselfish.
Now the pass to Kessler. Horton Tucker with it. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Isaac outside. There's Wagner with the 3. That shot missing. Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson surveying the floor. Inside. Here's Kessler. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Sharing the wealth. Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. Here's Harris. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 10 points for Gary Harris.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Kessler, no good. Magic leading by 9. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's Ingles with the extra effort.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most. And it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
And the shot is good. Kessler's got 8 points.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Harris outside. A steal. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not.
The previous play is under review.
Are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Markkanen. George is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
The 3 from Anthony. Back to Banchero. Oh, that's blocked. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Sexton. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And he gets it to go. That's 12 points for George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Back to Banchero. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. Just 3 to shoot. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Hendricks, good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Banchero kicks to Carter. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Collins passes to Hendricks. Collins a screen on Banchero. Going inside. From about 19 feet. And he overshot that one, missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Anthony can't hit. Jazz have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen a screen on Banchero. Outside, George. Hendricks. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Carter dishes to Suggs. Banchero a screen on Sexton. Over in the corner, Banchero. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Kicks it out to Collins. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Lauri Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's the drive. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Over to the left wing. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Carroll passes to Anthony. Out to Carter. And Carroll outside. Outside Anthony. Pass to Van Carroll. Over Hendricks. And it's Van Carroll missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Kicks it out to Collins. Markkanen against Carter. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Over Carter. Got it.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
It's Anthony with the drive. Off on the layup. Right side George. For three. Off on that one. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The play. Welcome everybody to another. Presentation. Of the NBA live on, and it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Collins Sexton out there with George. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Collins. Kessler with a bucket.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
The kick out to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Markkanen. Collins outside. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Claxton with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Schroeder against George. Johnson for 3. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 6.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Collins against Johnson. Back to Claxton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's George. Kessler a screen. Here's Sexton. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Schroeder against Sexton. Schroeder passes to Claxton. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Markkanen with a screen on Schroeder. It's George on the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Bridges a screen on George. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Bridges against Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. Misses a three. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Sexton. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish.
Here's Thomas. And stolen by Markkanen. A minute and a half left now in the first quarter. Bridges against Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Johnson a screen on George. Pass to Claxton. Johnson against George. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
It's George on the wing. 50 seconds left in the first. Markkanen with a screen on Schroeder. Right wing. Kessler passes to Collins. Back to Kessler. 19-footer. Again, Utah.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Number 0, Taylor Hendricks.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Markkanen with a screen on Schroeder. Markkanen outside. Fast break, Brooklyn. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Hendricks. It's blocked. Back to Kessler. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Bridges finds Schroeder. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Some solid defense from Sexton. Utah trailing here. Pass to Hendricks. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Kessler a screen. He tries for three. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. 4-3. Rebound, Utah.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Out to Schroeder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Schroeder to the right side. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Here's Hendricks. Kessler a screen. To the paint.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. There's a screen. Johnson passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Kessler. Kessler a screen. Here's Hendricks. No good from outside. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Markkanen outside. Launches it. Cuts off the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. Pass to Thomas. And here's Claxton. Here's Thomas. Still no points. Oh, got a piece of it. 5 to shoot. Johnson passes to Schroeder. 20 feet out. There's the block.
Yeah, staying engaged defensively. Sexton, a rare swat.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Johnson, and the shot goes down. Johnson's got 8 points.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Kessler. 9 points in the game. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here.
On the court.
Clarkson against Walker. To the middle. Pass to Clowney. The three is up. That one is off. Simmons. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nicholas Claxton. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Omer Yurt 7. And it's Horton Tucker. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 20.
The previous play is under review.
His players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still leading.
Round of applause for your next youth Nets team. Have a great time by the Brooklyn Nets kids. Let them hear you.
No good on the free throw.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Chris Dunn, first personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. To the left side wing. Collins finds Clarkson. Walker pulls down the board. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team seconds.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Simmons with a screen on Clarkson. Walker with it. Dunn in his pocket. Knocks down the triple. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pass to Yurt 7. Yurt 7 a screen. Clarkson for 3. They grab their own miss. And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Collins. And the three-pointer goes. Collins has got 6 points.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
The kick out to Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Yurt 7. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
And there's a pick. Done with it. Picked up by Simmons. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Tipped. Outside Finney Smith. The rebound by the Jazz. Kicks it out to Collins. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Third quarter.
For the lead. Misses the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Walker's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Clarkson finds Collins. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Walker with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Watford. Pass to Simmons. Walker against Clarkson. Outside Finney-Smith. To stop the drought. Not going to go that time.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And another miss by Utah. Done with a steal. Clarkson, right side. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Watford. Mikal Bridges comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. A big group substitution here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Markkanen comes in for Horton Tucker. Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. And it's George in for Dunn. Down low, Markkanen.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
There's a screen. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
14 foul.
And he drops the first. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Schroeder against George. Pass to Kessler. Oh, from deep. Pure from three-point range. Kessler's got 12. George against Schroeder. Now Johnson. Here's Thomas with 1 on the clock. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front, up 3. And coming up as soon. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. And that one drops.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Back to George. Sexton with it. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to George. The 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Claxton up top. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Claxton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Walker, he's checked in for Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Sexton. George outside. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen sets a screen. And rejected. The shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Screen by Claxton to take the lead. Here's Thomas. Back to Claxton. Now Johnson. Screen by Claxton. And he lobs it up to the rim. It doesn't go for him.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
It's George on the wing. Back to Kessler. He shoots a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Down low. Walker against George. Outside Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
George outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. Walker against George. Outside Sexton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And normally Sexton is pretty consistent at the line, but the pressure can get to anyone.
All right, guys, breakdown here of the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paid for it, giving up second chance points.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Outside Sexton. Back to Kessler. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Misses off the left iron.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Walker for 3. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
George passes to Markkanen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Walker. Here's the pick. Claxton with it. Bridges outside. Back to Claxton. Money!
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And Utah calls time here. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. George. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Kessler. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Jazz lead by 2. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Pass to Claxton. Driving in, and he jams it home with authority.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Sexton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket, a must hit, and he did.
They set the pick. The kick out to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Back to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Good D by Kessler. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Utah. The lead is 2 on the wing. Sexton kicks it to George. Kessler up top. Here's Hendricks. Lets it go. Rebounded by Johnson. There's a minute 17 left to play in overtime. There's a screen by Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Now Schroeder. Now here's Claxton. George defending. Out to Schroeder. Oh, he nails it! A huge shot to tie it up. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. They set the pick to the wing on the left. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen against Bridges. There's Markkanen. Count it!
Oh, you got to appreciate the maturity of a young player like Markkanen. Unfazed in the game's biggest moments.
Schroeder. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Markkanen outside. George passes to Markkanen. Inside. Here's Kessler. Claxton with a rebound. Bridges with it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Schroeder. Claxton up top. They can win it another time. And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the act. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Hendricks. To the wing, right side. Kessler a screen. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Clock at 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by Horton Tucker. Pass to Thomas. And here's Claxton. No good there, off the double clutch. Utah leading. Here's Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges with it. Picked up by Markkanen. From deep, Johnson. And counted. Now 5 for 7.
This is how lethal a scorer Johnson can be. Keep feeding that beast.
Here's Kessler. And another miss by Utah.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
They set a pick. Bridges passes to Thomas. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Oh, and they take the lead.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Markkanen up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Bridges passes to Johnson. There's a screen by Johnson. From deep. And connects from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Right side Schroeder for 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder.
If you have to play an extra period, that's the time to catch fire from 3. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Back to Bridges. Outside Schroeder. No good with a layup. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Double overtime games are...
Live. On 2K Sports, Kevin Hart. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Wagner finds Banchero. Hits it from three-point range.
Improving as a three-point shooter with every passing day for Banchero. I think it's about shooting the ball with confidence.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Outside for Thomas. A three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
And it's Schroeder missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Outside Thomas. There's a screen. Looking to end the run. And that one drops.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Anthony drives in.
Good hustle that time on the defensive end from Dennis Schroeder, making the effort to stop the shot.
To the paint, here's Claxton. Uses both ends to slam it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The three from Anthony. Here's Banchero. Count the basket. And that's now 7 points for Paolo Banchero.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
And Wagner over to help. Back to Bridges. Johnson for three. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2 minutes to play.
And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin. There's plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Banchero, a screen on Thomas. Driving the lane, and Suggs. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to
Previous play is under review.
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They set the screen. Johnson can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banchero, that's good.
Cash from the corner. Banchero looking confident on the perimeter.
Schroeder against Anthony. Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Bridges outside. The shot missing. Nice defense from Wagner. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Thomas. Puts up a three. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the pass to Johnson. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Great defense that time from Banchero. Wagner finds Anthony. Here's the three, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Anthony in at the point.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Clock at 6. Back to Carter. It's tipped. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Claxton. Kicks to Johnson. Back to Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Banchero a screen for Anthony. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They trail by 6.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Schroeder dishes to Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Banchero against Bridges. He takes it in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now. The line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And Carroll outside.
Second quarter.
Carter down low. Claxton covering. The Magic again can't hit.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Claxton with it. Picked up by Banchero. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Banchero. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Schroeder outside. Bridges a screen on Anthony. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Over Anthony. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Orlando leading. Pass to Suggs. Driving to the basket. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Thomas, no luck.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wagner. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Schroeder against Anthony. The drive by Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Simmons. He's out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes for this young man's development. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Black. Isaac outside. Makes it off the glass. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
And Isaac, really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Black kicks to Harris. The pass to Ingles. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Watford, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And here's Ingles outside. Clowney pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
15 seconds.
Brooklyn trailing. Right side, Simmons. Pass to Clowney. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Orlando called for the foul. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Wagner. Still yet to score.
Last 2 minutes to play. 3rd quarter.
The layup off target.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that's an intentional foul. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
His 3rd personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Magic have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Harris on the double team. Pass to Clowney. And here's Walker outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
There's a good screen. Pass to Clowney. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half. Wagner on the wing. And finished off by Wagner.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Carter outside. And here is Suggs. 15 points in the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Walker's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Orlando leading. Anthony looking it over. Carter with it. Bridges covering. Carter down low. Bridges with some nice defense to take the lead. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
Carter with the bucket.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Schroeder kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And it can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Carter finds Banchero. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shots good by Anthony.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows the good move up with the bucket.
Schroeder passes to Walker. Schroeder setting the pick for Walker. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. Kicks it out to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 1-point game. Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. A floater. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Bridges. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bridges against Wagner. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Orlando trailing here. Outside Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Over in the corner, Banchero. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Johnson for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
On to the pass to Schroeder. Inside. Releases. Claxton no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Outside Anthony. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Johnson gets it over to Schroeder. 44 seconds left in the game. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is where Banchero needs to lock in now. Laser focus. Put out any distracting thoughts from his mind.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Here's Orlando now. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Claxton. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Johnson from outside the arc. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate